Hello, viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode of Spotlight. As India celebrates its 75th Independence Day on August 15th, we have a very special guest with us, His Excellency Munu Mahavar, the Indian Ambassador to Oman. His Excellency, welcome to the Arabian Stories. Thank you for giving us this interview. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you for inviting me. And for me also, it is a great pleasure to interact with you.
His Excellency, India Oman relations go a long way. Uh, what are the opportunities in store for both the countries to work together to strengthen their relations, especially post COVID 19 era?
Well, let me first begin by extending warm greetings and felicitations to all the viewers on the occasion of India's 75th Independence Day. We are celebrating this momentous occasion as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav means celebration of elixir of energy of independence. So I invite all the viewers to join us in celebrating this occasion and participate in various events that we would be organizing in the coming weeks and months to celebrate this landmark. India and Oman, as you rightly mentioned, share a very special and deep friendship, which goes back to several thousand years and which has now evolved into a vibrant, multifaceted partnership, strategic partnership. Our cooperation during COVID was excellent, reflective of this strategic partnership relations that our two countries have. There is a strong desire at the leadership level to maintain, to nurture, and to further expand and strengthen our partnership. And during COVID period, also our leadership, including at the highest level, remained in close contact. Post-COVID, of course, there are huge opportunities as Oman seeks to realize its Vision 2040 and India marches ahead on its journey to become self-reliant. There are huge opportunities, there are huge complementarities, there is huge synergy between our two countries. And I would say, as embassy, it is our responsibility to work towards realization of this potential. I would like to highlight the opportunities in the economic sector. I really see huge potential for us to work together in all priority areas of Oman. And I also feel that there is scope for us to learn from each other, particularly in the area of innovation and entrepreneurship, which is really a key field. Indian enterprises have been doing exceedingly well. Last year in India, we had 12 new unicorns, and this year, in the first 8 months itself, we have had 20 new unicorns. So, innovation and entrepreneurship is another area where we can work really well together.
His Excellency, India has been a strong partner, not just in trade but also in providing medical assistance to Oman. We have seen that happening just a few months back when India graciously offered 100,000 COVID 19 vaccines to Oman. How has been the response on this from the Omani authorities?
So, as I mentioned in the beginning itself, our two countries have worked very closely during COVID. India remained a reliable supplier of essential items even during peak lockdown period. And thereafter, we extended support to Oman's efforts to fight COVID, including by supplying made in India COVID vaccines. And this gesture has been greatly appreciated by both government and people of Oman. Uh, Indian healthcare workers are working shoulder to shoulder with their Omani friends in providing essential healthcare services in Oman. And we also deeply appreciate the support that we received from Oman through supply of medical equipment when India was passing through the second wave of COVID. So our cooperation has been excellent, and we do intend to continue this close cooperation in the days ahead.
During the last fiscal year, the bilateral trade with Oman amounted to $5.93 billion. Do you see this improving further?
Well, yes, although India is already a major trading partner for Oman, I definitely see huge potential for expanding this relationship. There are huge areas in which we have there are areas in which we have strong complementarities and potential for expansion. Uh, COVID has demonstrated India's reliability as a supplier of essential items, as I mentioned earlier. Oman wants to become a manufacturing hub, and it offers attractive proposition for Indian companies to invest here. Oman has resources which India requires, so Oman can be a reliable supplier of resources to India. Uh, India can supply high quality medicines to Oman at very competitive prices, which can help bring down the cost of healthcare in Oman. Uh, so generally, on economic side, both sides have been working very closely, and we seek guidance. We are provided direction and guidance by the joint commission meeting, which will now happen annually. Uh, as you know, for embassy, the promotion of economic cooperation remains top priority. I recently participated in a meeting which was chaired by our Prime Minister, in which he interacted with all the ambassadors and high commissioners all over the world, along with other stakeholders in India. And the main message was that we have to work hard to expand India's economic engagement with the world. So let me take this opportunity to also invite our Omani friends to participate in India's growth and benefit from it. We have launched several initiatives which make it very attractive to do business in India, including production linked incentives, where any entity undertaking manufacturing in India will receive very attractive incentives. So I see huge potential for our cooperation to grow in the days and weeks and months ahead.
Oman is aggressively moving towards achieving the 2040 vision goals set by His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq. Is India planning to partner with Oman in achieving this goal?
Well, as I said, there is strong complementarity uh, between India and Oman in several sectors, and we really feel that India can be a reliable partner for Oman in all priority areas of Vision 2040. I will not really go into the details of each sector, but the broader point is that we are a perfect fit for each other as Oman seeks to realize its Vision 2040 and India seeks to become self-reliant. Uh, uh, Apart from sector-wise collaboration, India can also be a strong partner in Oman's efforts towards human resource development and capacity building. We have already been cooperating under India's ITEC program, and I think our cooperation in the area of skill development and capacity building can also be scaled up.
His Excellency, as you know, the Oman India Friendship Association was launched in December last year. How has been the progress on this so far?
Well, people to people links have always been a key pillar of our strategic partnership. In fact, they provide the foundation for our strategic partnership. And the recent launch of Oman India Friendship Association is a very welcome initiative. It brings together stakeholders, particularly business representatives, uh, who are interested in enhancing relationship with India. So we welcome the establishment of Oman India Friendship Association. I have interacted with the members. Our Minister of State for External Affairs during his visit to Oman in December 2020, he also interacted with the members of the Friendship Association. And we see huge possibilities, uh, uh, both in terms of enhancement of business ties as well as cultural cooperation. Since we are now celebrating the 75th year of our independence, we also look forward to partnering with OAFA in organizing certain celebratory events. And I must say that another area which is of interest to us is sports. We just witnessed conclusion of Olympics in Japan, and I'm happy to note that Oman will be hosting several matches of T20 World Cup later this year in collaboration with BCCI. So this is a new dimension which is getting added to our relationship.
His Excellency, Oman is planning to make COVID-19 vaccination mandatory for all, especially in entering public places, government institutions, and even for travel to and from the country. What's your opinion on this?
COVID, of course, has been a very big challenge for all the countries. And our experience so far shows that vaccination, along with precaution, is really the most effective response against COVID. So our message all along to the community has been to strictly follow the guidance and advice of Omani authorities under the leadership of the Supreme Committee. And I'm sure as and when a decision is taken, all members of the Indian community will comply with such decisions. So we do encourage members of the Indian community to comply with all the directives and also get vaccinated as soon as possible.
His Excellency, as we speak, almost 50% of the total population in Oman have at least taken one dose of COVID-19 vaccine. How has been the response towards vaccination campaign by the Indian community in Oman?
Well, first of all, I would like to congratulate the government of Oman for ramping up the vaccination drive, which has led to half of the population getting vaccinated. We have been encouraging Indian community members to get vaccinated as soon as possible, and the response has been quite enthusiastic. Many community organizations, including Indian Social Club, have also organized special drives to arrange vaccination for the community members. There are some challenges. Some vulnerable members of the community do find it difficult sometimes to pay for the vaccines. But we are really happy, and we welcome the efforts and initiatives of the government of Oman to expand and enhance the availability of vaccines for.
His Excellency, lastly, as India is celebrating its 75th Independence Day, what's your message to the Indian community in Oman?
Well, first of all, I would invite all the members of the Indian community to actively participate, wholeheartedly participate in the celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. We will be organizing a number of events between now and the 15th August 2022, and even beyond that. So we really invite everyone to wholeheartedly, actively participate in these events. Second, we would definitely like to invite the community members to participate in India's growth story, become a part of India's growth story, become a part of India's journey to become self-reliant. The role of the diaspora is very critical, and we really look forward to again enthusiastic participation and contribution by the Indian community in Oman. Thirdly, the Indian diaspora has played a key role in promoting, strengthening the bonds of friendship between India and Oman, and I encourage the community to continue playing this critical role, this vital role, which is essential for the growth of our bilateral partnership. And finally, I would like to once again appeal to the community members to continue taking precautions, follow the advice and instructions of Government of Oman, because the COVID situation is not yet over. We must continue to take full precautions until we are able to overcome this challenge. So once again, I would like to extend warm greetings and felicitations to all the members of the Indian community. I would also like to extend our best wishes to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq and the people of Oman for the continued peace, progress, and prosperity of Oman. Thank you.
His Excellency, it's an absolute honor to have you with us. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.